by what C9 have put together. Still, he's farming out great, but the Justice Punch is going to come in, and he's going to get taunted up. Spear lands from contractz, jumps forward. There's the flash to follow for the first blood, and contractz, you'd expect him to be in the mid lane, but it's not always successful, ganks. Yeah, well, good news for Direwolves fans is the fact that it hasn't affected farm too much. phantiks having a better time than at least Team 1 did.
Big
There's
wave
the Cataclysm, yeah, Impact going aggressive onto Chippys. He actually can't get out of here, but thankfully not a lot of damage as the spear is gonna land! That's gonna finish him off. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, King able to pick up a kill against the flow of what has been C9 domination. He's gonna have a look at Smoothie being taken down on the bottom side as well. Oh my god, Destiny, that's a lot of damage.
Point blank.
Yeah, still around that 2,000 gold lead, maybe a little bit more now, but otherwise, not too much of a problem. If you're a Direwolves fan, I know most of you at home are not. Spear is going to land onto Chippys, and this most certainly is a problem, as the heroic entrance is going to come down, and Jensen is finally going to pick up a kill.
They're put in this position where we either try to jump on the 4 members that are out of position, like Sneaky.
Oh god, Destiny. Didn't necessarily want to take that fight in the end. His Impact is going to teleport forward. Good Howling Gale's actually... He's going to knock him up. It was actually a rupture. He's just going to get eaten. Jensen comes down. They're going to trade 1-for-1 as contractz grabs himself yet another kill. The Justice Punch is good onto phantiks. Valkyrie's himself out of the way, so he's going to be relatively safe. As Chippys is launching forward, he's actually quite tanky now. As King, that was a little bit over-aggressive. Flashes out. He's going to be fine for the moment, but he probably didn't need to use his summoner just there, and it's a 1-for-1 in the end, and probably something the Direwolves are going to be okay with, but man, that was an odd one, King. We're 8,000 gold behind though, so we're not going to use that vision to be aggressive, as shemfire is going to do exactly that. Contractz going down very, very low, as there's the heroic entrance, and Impact, massive cataclysm damage. Shern's going to die as well. Destiny, I believe, died incidentally as they were trying to kill everyone else, and this should definitely spell Baron. Shern dead, no smite. C9 just looking to put the final nail in the coffin of what has been a very difficult game for the Direwolves.
At Cloud9, they took their breath. They said, just run it back. We know Impact can be a world champion. They just need to return to that form.
Well, Arctic Assault is going to go wide as Smoothie takes a lot of damage here, but Impact going to get himself right in. Knocks up Chippys, but not exactly the right champion that he wants to be going for. As shemfire, that Arctic Assault was an odd one, as Sneaky's going to be able to pick up that kill, and yes, it was a decent Glacial Prison.
And again, all eyes really have to be on shemfire as the primary engage tool. He needs to hit the perfect ult, and it needs to be followed up by the perfect phantiks damage if Direwolves want to stand a chance here. Otherwise, it's just going to be a slow, suffocating crawl for Cloud9.
Yeah, and King, he's just taking so much damage. Phenomenal taunt comes down for Jensen, who's really playing this Galio like a man who's been playing it all split, and he certainly hasn't. contractz is going to finish off shemfire. And C9, it's like this mid-jungle duo are always going to have someone who gets all the kills, and this time it's going to be contractz with Jensen just setting them all up for him. The Nexus turrets are now going to be falling down as C9 27.5 minutes into this game, looking to put the final nail in day 1. And certainly the statements have been made. Direwolves, they were talking the talk, but the walk was more like a limp today. We'll see whether day 2 is going to be better, or whether their game to finish out the night is going to be better as well, because that wasn't enough. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like.